versus lifecycle status. This is one of the most confusing topics in the CIS-Data Foundations exam. But in the next few minutes, I will make it so simple that you can answer any question without confusion. In today's video, we will understand lifecycle stage and lifecycle status in CSDM with simple explanations and real-time examples. This concept is very important for the exam point of view. So focus till the end. Let's start. The first question is, what is the primary purpose of a lifecycle stage in CSDM? Option A, to track real-time health of a service. Option B, to represent the lifecycle phase of a service. Option C, to define CA relationships. Option D, manage financial data. So the correct answer is option B, to represent the lifecycle phase of a service. So here it has lifecycle stage is designed to represent the position of a service in its lifecycle journey over the time. It's a timeline marker. For example, lifecycle stage includes 4 types. They are the design, build, run, and retire. Design means till now not built. It's a planning. So build is being developed. It's developed. Run is in active condition. So it's active. Retire is no longer used. It's expired. Next question. What is the primary purpose of lifecycle status? Option A, to represent lifecycle phase. Option B, to indicate current operational conditional. Option C, to define service ownership. Option D, to manage CA clause. So the correct answer is option B, to indicate current operational condition. Lifecycle status represents real-time operational behavior. It answers the what happening to the service right now. So example are, there are 3 stages: operational, degraded, and outage. Operational means it's working, it's under working. Degraded means it's partially working, partially it's not working. And outage means it's completely damaged. It means it's not working. Next one, which best describes the relationship between life cycle stage and status? Option A, both are identical. Option B, status is detailed state within a stage. Option C, stage is inside the status. Option D, they are unrelated. The correct answer is option B, status is detailed state within a stage. So the hierarchy includes stage. Stage is the outer layer, then status is the inner condition. So first is the stage, then status. For example, stage is a run, status is degraded. So status gives the granular operational detail inside the lifecycle phase. Stage is the outer layer, status is the inner condition. Which of the following is a valid lifecycle stage? Option A, operational. Option B, degraded. Option C, build. Option D, outage. The correct answer is option C, build. So build represents a time-based progression phase. It's a part of lifecycle journey. Next one. Which of the following is a valid lifecycle status? Option A, design. Option B, run. Option C, operational. Option D, retire. The correct answer is option C, operational. Operational means it's a current condition of a service. So it's under operational. Operational means it's running. So it tells how service behaves now. It's running now, nothing but. Why does ServiceNow separate stage and status? Option A, to reduce CMDB size. Option B, to provide both lifecycle progression and real-time condition. Option C, to manage users. Option D, to store incidents. The exact answer is option B, provide both lifecycle progression and real-time condition. Why it's correct? Because ServiceNow uses 2D modeling. 2D means two-dimensional modeling. It has 2D means 1D is stage and another is status. Stage and status. It's combination of stage and status. Stage is lifecycle timeline. Nothing but timeline is the stage. Status is behavior. It's the current behavior. How it's behaving. Stage is when it's behaving. When means timeline. Status is how. Together, they will provide the complete service visibility. It's the 2D structure. In which lifecycle stage is a service activity used by business? Option A, design. Option B, build. Option C, run. Option D, retire. The correct answer is option C, run. So run stage means run. Service is deployed. It's already in the service. Service is supporting users. Run means, for example, the movie is successfully run in theaters. It means already it was released into the theaters, and it's successful means it's good result. It means service is supporting users. Users has satisfied with that service. That's the best example. Movie is releasing movie into theaters successfully is the best example, because already movie is released into the theaters and it's good result by the audience. So service is deployed, service is supporting users. Next one. What happens to lifecycle status when a service failure occurs? Option A, status changes. Option B, stage changes. Option B, status changes. Option C, both changes. Option D, nothing changes. What happens to lifecycle status when a service failure occurs? The correct answer is status changes. So during failure, stage remains same, running. Status is changes. So operation is degraded to the outage. This is a critical exam concept. Next one. Which combination correctly represents lifecycle stage and status? Option A, stage is operational, status is run. Option B, stage is run, status is operational. Option C, stage is degraded. Option C, and status is design. Option D, stage is maintenance, status is build. The correct answer is option C, B. Stage is run, status is operational. It means stage is the life cycle stage phase. Status is a condition. Run is the phase. Operation is a condition. Next one. What is the key benefit of lifecycle fields in the CMDB? Option A, reduce storage. Option B, provide full lifecycle and operational visibility. Option C, manage assets. Option D, remove relationships. The correct answer is option B, to provide full lifecycle and operational visibility. Because lifecycle fields enable the stage and status. Stage means lifecycle tracking. Status is operational monitoring. So both combination will support the impact analysis, root cause analysis, and governance. These are the stage and status are the two-dimensional to the service now. One dimension is status and another is stage. Both combination will be used for the impact analysis and root cause analysis and governance. Next one. We can easily compare with this slide. Then we can understand easily. First, let us understand the life cycle stage. Here, where the service is. It means the position of the service in its life cycle. Position. Next, how the service is. It is the current condition of the service. How the service means it's a current condition. How the current condition is. Next one, journey or phase. It means it shows the which phase the service is in. Next one, condition or situation. It tells the how the service is performing right now. Next one, examples of the stages. What are the stages is there? Design, build, run, retire. What is the meaning of design is? It's a planning stage. Design is to be planned. Build is to be development. Under development stage. Run is it's a live in the production or active stage. So design is the I am comparing with the movie making. Design is the script reading. Build is the while building the movie or while shooting the movie. Run is the it is released into the theaters. Retire is it is take away from the theater. Retire means service is removed. So that movie is removed from theater. That's the retire. We can compare with the movie. Next. So life cycle status is example operational, degraded, outage. Operational means working fine. It's working fine. Degraded is slow or partial issue. Outage is completely down. So we can compare with the movie theater. Operational means the theater is good. It's working fine. Degraded means in some situations in the theater, sound box is not working. So we can call it as a degraded. It's a slow or partial issue. Our screen has the issue. And outage. So theater is completely damaged due to various features, electricity failure and projector failure, sound system failure. It's completely down. So it's a outage. Next one, for life cycle stage, changes slowly. Changes slowly means life cycle stage does not change frequently. It changes only when the service moves to the next phase. But in case of life cycle status changes very often based on the issues. because in theater so many issues are fully coming because of projector issues or sound system issues or power issues. So these changes are frequently. That's the main example. So we can briefly tell the stages where the service is, and status is how the service is. So if movie is not broadcasting, then how can discuss where is the movie? So where is the service? In case of theater issue, how we can tell how the service is? That's it, guys. Next one. We are considering the example of online banking. See here, situation is there, stage means status. Here, working fine means situation is working fine. So in this case, stage is running and status is operational. Then we can consider as a working fine. So in this stage is service is live. In case operational means service is working perfectly. Next meaning situation is slow. It means stage is run and status is degraded. So here run means still in live phase, but in case of degraded means performance is reduced. Next one, down. Situation is down. Stage is run. Service is still active in life cycle. But in case of status outage, outage means completely not working. So there it is completely not working. Here run is stage is run. It means the movie is broadcasting. But here outage means theater is not supporting because theater is completely damaged by sound system or uh, projector issues. Just I'm telling with examples. Next, stopped forever. Here the stage is retire. Retire means service life cycle is ended. So here movie is not broadcasting, completely removed. And here status is not active. It means theater is not active. So service is no longer is completely the theater is devastated. That's all, guys. So we can completely conclude as stage is the journey, status is the condition. I hope this made the concept of life cycle stage and life cycle status very clear for your CIS-Data Foundations exam. If you found this helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more exam focused contents. And if you have any doubts, drop them in the comments. I will definitely help you. Thank you. Wish you all the best.